were these
atypical.
bots pushing you to post it on?
I'm conscious whether I should say or not, because I don't want to infer.
By doing so, you're...
I'm like inferring that a particular, but I'm just saying I've never felt what I experienced then. And I have, I mean, this trailer will come out, we'll see loads of bots, we have systems, but this was in my DMs. It was encouraging someone like me who has a big platform to push a certain narrative. And the only reason I noticed is because of the sheer volume, and then the narrative was almost identical. And I think, well, 1,700 different accounts are all asking me to do the same
So
thing.
you have final control over the edit of this.
Yeah.
So there's no, if you don't want what you say to get edited, to get aired, but then it'll get cut. But
No, but I'm
one
just
way or
saying
the
it was-
other, whatever you say, like I want you to say what you saw, because if the narrative was anti-Iran, then you were attacked by Western forces, Western bots attacking a known Westerner. If you were propped up by pro-Iranian cyberbots, then now you're talking about a cyber capacity, a cyber capability in Iran that nobody's talking about. So one way or the other,
or
you
maybe
can see.
an ally or someone else or whatever it might be. I don't know. But my point was that it's made me skeptical about my own information chamber. And I'll be honest, before I realized what was going on, very persuasive. Very persuasive.
You were persuaded by the
'cause-
bots before you
'cause
realized
they're
they
saying
were
nice
bots.
things to you, and then they're encouraging you to continue to push a certain narrative. And it just took me a second to pause and thought, actually, maybe wouldn't that be a perfect strategy in these moments to get people who have big platforms to just bomb their DMs and tell them that, like, why aren't you standing up for us? And please use your voice to speak on this particular issue. And I thought, actually, maybe I need my information from somewhere else.
Well, I think the point that you're making, which is very important, it has to do with, memetics or popularity. In other words, we don't know the outcome of the situation yet. We don't know if the Hezbollah sleeper cells will be activated. Are they waiting to see whether what they do will be welcomed or will be demonized? And I think that there's a profound influence in social media, and that is true in this administration and previous administrations, about the rise of pushing public opinion. I mean, to your point, that's what you worked on at the agency, or you at least saw happen.
The fact is, I'm glad that you're seeing it for yourself. You can't trust what you see. First of all, if you're a single language person, you only see what's in your language. You don't see what's in a different language. And then we all have an echo chamber around us, and the fact that we have so much technology just amplifies our echo chamber. Our algorithm sees what we see, it sees what we like, it sees what we pause longer on than something else, and it gives us more of that. And people become very wealthy and very successful understanding the behavior that people prefer. And you give people more of what they already prefer, and then it makes them happier. And they don't even realize they're sitting inside of an echo chamber. So for all of these reasons, I don't trust the information I see. I don't trust information unless multiple sources of conflicting values and conflicting priorities and conflicting goals, where they say the same thing, I'll give that more credence.
And if you can't get those sources because
Then
information,
you
there's
can't
a
have
paucity of information?
Then you can't have a conclusion.
So
You can
can't-
have a living assessment,
So
but
do
you
you
can't
not
have a
do you
conclusion.
not operate if you're a foreign policy decision maker, if you're a president, if you're a national security advisor, you have to give advice and consent. You have to figure out something. You can't say I have a lack of evidence or I have a lack of opinion or a lack of information.